Steve Corino not endearing himself to the fans at all, but, you know, he's one to make fat jokes.
The thing is with Steve Corino is that he just got into the head of Brodie Lee. Now, I think Brodie Lee has the smarts not to let this happen, but he might have succeeded in getting in his head.
Well, he got in everybody else's head, that's for sure, as the crowd goes
He was getting into my head.
Just stay back here. You're a broadcast journalist right now. There's no reason to get up there.
I understand my responsibilities tonight, but I would like to put my size 11 and a half where the sun don't shine.
By the way, thank you earlier tonight for taking care of Eric Everlast.
He needs to be pummeled that way. I'm not nearly done with him. Okay, we got a lock up here, and they're in the corner.
Ref calling for a clean break. Corino gives it to him. And Corino once again jawing with the fans, and now he's under the time limit. I don't think he'll get another 20-minute routine out of this.
I don't think so either. He needs to shut up and put up.
Well, as they like to say in the Ultimate Fighting world, it is knuckle up time, and Steve Corino's taking a nap.
My God, man.
Ricky Landell rubbing his shoulders. As I pointed out earlier tonight, Corino and Landell have a father and son look-alike thing going here. Lock up, go behind by Corino. Brodie Lee dropping to one knee. Lee now
here we go.
the arm.
See, now right here, I like to claim this as white-on-white crime. I would like to say, now this is horrible. Here in America, we don't like to see our white men fight.
You know, a lot of fighters, and Lee I'm just jumping all over the place. Lee locking in the cravat here. Corino in the ropes now, he's got the count on 5 to break it up. Well, Lee lets it go too. A nice respectful move from the #1 contender.
He's a classy guy, that one. He really is. And what I'm afraid of is that Brodie Lee has a chance to really put himself on the map. And Steve Corino realizes that. Once you made it to the top, multiple-time world champion, a young upstart like this has nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Exactly. I couldn't put it any better myself as both men lock up once again. Corino with the headlock takedown, taking Lee down to the mat. Now holding it on the referee in position to see if Lee wants to give it up.
This is smart wrestling right here.
I don't think Lee's going to submit this early on or at all, to be honest with you. Brodie Lee has a lot of heart in that huge frame.
Those long legs are going to be trouble for him. Steve Corino's going to have to really keep him off his feet, because if Brodie Lee can stay in the up position, he can wrestle him all night long.
Well, Steve Corino has been in the ring with, oh boy. Look who's making his presence felt, JP.
Oh, here we go. Is that Glenn Spector?
Yeah, and I'm surprised he's got his hands where we can see them.
Yeah, good point, my friend, because you never know with that guy. Now, not only do we have white-on-white crime, but we might have a sodomy take place.
I'm just watching.
Many things illegal in the state, most of them perpetrated by Glenn Spector.
Exactly. Sir, my friend, I could not have put that any better.
And now, once again, both men at a standoff here. Corino's first time in an upstate ring, and we've made the point many times this evening, different rings take money a lot of times sometimes to adjust to.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Different sizes, different forms, different fillings of the mat, hitting the mat, works in certain rings. They really got to get the feel of it.
Well, Corino can work a ton of styles as well. I mean, we've seen him work a bull rope match with Dusty Rhodes.
Yes, we did.
Barbed wire with Homicide.
Yes, we did.
Steve Corino's been through war after war. He's left his share of blood in the ring. In fact, I think he's left enough blood in the ring to probably build another human being.
He could definitely he can be cloned.
Yeah.
With all the DNA he's left. The thing is right here is Steve Corino doesn't realize in upstate wrestling, NWA Upstate, we work. We go in there and we get after it. All this stalling and everything is just going to make Brodie Lee more frustrated, which may be the plan to get Brodie out of his game.
Well, we don't know how much Glenn Spector told Steve Corino about Brodie Lee to begin with. Corino, the hand-picked opponent for Spector this evening.
He did hand-pick him, and I don't know, as an upstate champion myself, I don't know if I feel comfortable going out of the company as NWA as a whole to bring in somebody else. I respect the AWA, but this is not the AWA.
Well, Corino's a former NWA champion as well. I mean, he held that belt for a while. He's made appearances on the Total Non-Stop Action program before. He was part of the Battle Royal to become the first champion over there. Lee ducks the clothesline, comes off and nails Corino with a huge shoulder block. Corino taking a powder.
Now that's the Brodie Lee I know right there. Now did you see that? He didn't lose his cool. He kept his game on and took him out.
Well, Brodie Lee's going to have to stay on. He's going to have to stay on top of Corino. If Corino gets any type of advantage in this match, it's over with. There's no doubt in my mind that if Steve Corino, a man who's been around he's been in every company I can think of. You know, he got beat up by Crush on an episode of Monday Night Raw back in September of 1996.
Yes, he did.
So I'm sure he's still bitter about that too.
I believe he's bitter. I've been there and I've been beaten up by some of their stars, and it really gives you a sore spot in your heart. Steve Corino's going to get back to the ring, and I think this is where we're going to start to pick it up. Because I think Brodie Lee's going to start, really taking him apart piece by piece.
And the one thing Brodie Lee wants to avoid is overdoing it. If he overdoes it in this ring, if he goes over himself, we're going to see Corino pick up a victory.
This is true, my friend. This is true. He's got to stick to his game plan. And I'm not sure what that plan would be, wrestling a guy like Steve Corino. I'm not really sure how I would go about it. But you got to watch out not only for the mental game, but Steve Corino is a decorated wrestler. He does know what he's doing in that squared circle. So you got a lot of different angles coming at you from Corino.
And this crowd loves Brodie Lee. A lot of mind games in the first 6 or so minutes of this match as both men now collar and elbow tie up in the middle. Corino with a shot to the gut and now taking him down with a club to the back of the neck. Oh! And an open-handed chop right on the chest of Brodie Lee. I believe he's sticking his forearm in the eye. I'm sure you've been there many times before.
I have, and it just really upsets you when they gouge you in the eye. I mean, we're athletes. Come on.
Off the ropes goes Lee, and Lee gets taken down by Glenn Spector.
I mean, not to cut you off, my friend, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. Not only is Brodie Lee having to wrestle Steve Corino, but he's wrestling Glenn Spector. He's wrestling the young kid that looks like Steve Corino, and that female out there. This is just absurd.
Well, Spector just got ejected from ringside. I don't know if you heard that announcement from John Jermaine.
That's what I'm talking about. Now that's officiating, my friend.
This referee knows what he's doing. He's been in all the big matches.
Oh, schoolboy right here.
Oh, nearly a 3 count.
We almost had him right there. Oh, here we go again, right here.
Nice roll over Corino.
Brodie Lee's kicking that game up.
Corino once again going after Lee's eyes. Corino needs to... I understand, Corino only knows how to fight dirty. That's known.
It's a fact, and for a guy that's so decorated in our sport, that he has to resort to this day in and day out. As a champion myself, it makes me question the titles he's won.
Well, he was a champion in ECW when everybody was winning the title.
It was going around like hotcakes.
And I believe from Jerry Lynn to him to the Sandman to the end of the company, as Brodie Lee now gets put in the ropes. And
that's a blatant choke right there. And now the fish hooks are applied.
And the fish hooks stretching that lip. The lip is a very sensitive area of the body. It does hurt when you're having that pull down.
It hurts like you have no idea, my friend.
We've all been to the dentist.
Look at this. The female's choking him now. I'm not sure what her name is. I don't want to give her any disservice, but she does not belong by that ring.
Do we have another ejection? No.
Look at Steve Corino. Sorry, he worked that out. Did you see that?
Corino with a cover once again. Picking Lee up.
Brodie Lee is such a hero to the people that they're really trying to help him out in this match.
Well, he just tossed Lee to the outside. This is like a lumberjack match.
There she goes. Look at her. I'm telling you, I might have to take the headphones off here.
JP, just stay back here.
I don't know how much more I can take.
Be a professional. She's a lady after all.
A lady that's acting like a man.
Maybe that's how Corino likes him.
Wow. There you go. Wow. Oh, there we go. You might be onto something, my friend.
Corino pulling Lee back into the ring now. He has him up on the ring apron and delivering that club to his chest. Knotting up his chest, going to make it harder for Lee to breathe later on. And now, that's solid steel.
That's solid steel. That was not the turnbuckle. That was the brace that holds the rope to the post.
And Lee is out on the outside here. Lee struggling to get back to his feet. The referee with the count going. And Corino now, he's choking him with the wrist.
Oh my God, now, okay. I don't know if you noticed, Steve Corino has yet to use one wrestling technique in this match.
Well, he's definitely mastered the art of cheating. As he rolls Lee back in the ring, and once again, he's jawing with a... that gentleman isn't somebody I'd want to jaw with. He seems to be rather large. As Landell and this other woman whose name escapes me at the moment.
I would like to say at this time that these young kids need to realize if they cross that guard well, the amount of pain that will be put on them is legendary. I advise for the fans to stay on their side of the guard rail.
I'm not going to encourage him to get over there. Steve Corino, it's, you know.
Oh my God, a wrestling move. You see that? We've got a wrestling move from Steve Corino. Steve Corino is doing. Oh, of course they're going to cheat right here.
Yeah, we have a wrestling move. Landell then using his own body weight to keep it down on Brodie Lee.
You see right now,
the referee needs to get rid of these two.
Not only is this white on white crime, but this is white on white gang warfare.
Yes, it is.
This is a shame.
It's a lot of things with the word gang, and most of them we can't say on the family commentary.
This is true.
Landell now wrapping himself around the ropes. Ricky Landell making like a monkey up there.
He needs to be ejected. I mean, come on.
And the ref just told him one more time.
Brodie Lee's firing off.
There's something else Brodie Lee has got to know about Steve Corino. It is that left ear of Corino. Corino is deaf in that ear. That ear is very susceptible to injury.
Wait a minute, did you say his left ear?
His left ear.
My friend, I'm putting that in my mental book because there is going to come a time when me and Corino, one old school to another, are going to face, and I'm going to use that information.
Be my guest. He kicked me out of my seat earlier. I'm going to allow...
He kicked you out of your seat.
Well, I got up. I had to use the restroom. I come back. Steve Corino's sitting here talking. I can't do anything about that. It's Steve Corino.
If I'd have known, I'd have had to come out here myself to save your seat.
Well, you're in the middle of a match. I wasn't going to, interrupt you.
That's right. He was talking during my match.
He was talking junk about you. I told you that already.
So not that I not only have the best commentator in the business today, yourself, commentating my match, I asked Steve Corino. Did I say something wrong?
Jermaine, you had this match off.
Yeah.
And Corino with the sleeper hold, knocking over that carotid artery in Lee's neck.
The sleeper hold, also called the rear naked choke. Brodie Lee's got to do something to defend his neck from that move.
Lee's not doing a lot right now. Looks like he's dazed and confused.
Oh, he's left the steady base there. Oh, boy.
No, this is going to spell lights out for Brodie Lee unless he can get to a rope or try to force his way out of it.
It's a strange feeling when you start losing blood to the brain and you can see yourself going out. It's a horrible feeling, my friend. I hope you never have to experience it.
Oh, I'm not a trained wrestler. I never claimed to be.
I'll teach you one day so you can do it on your commentating partner. Oh, look at that, right on the ropes. He's on the ropes.
And Lee, you're absolutely right, JP. Corino using the ropes with Ricky Landell once again. You know, I praised that kid highly during his match with Glenn Spector. I'm starting to regret it.
I hope you learn the error of your ways, my friend, because the kid is truly Corino's protege. They used to call the legendary Ric Flair the dirtiest player in the book. Well, I'm telling you, Steve Corino's right up there.
Yeah, there's two up, two down, and Lee gets the arm up. And right now, Brodie Lee fighting out of it. Can he get to his feet? This is the big story of this match. Has been Steve Corino wearing down Brodie Lee. Lee bouncing off the ropes, and Corino catches him
right back to it. Thought we had it there. Come on, Brodie, represent NW Upstate, brother.
Well, they don't call Corino the king of old school for nothing. He is definitely showing that style in full force this evening. And the seas of the crowd once again getting behind Brodie Lee.
Where they need to be. We need our man to go ahead and get over here.
Brodie once again on his, and Brodie looks to be on spaghetti legs here.
I blame all this on Glenn Spector. Now he's our champion, but yet you have yet to really see him face anybody of true quality. Myself, speaking of one, Brodie Lee. I mean, come on, he's our champion.
Well, Brodie Lee will get his date soon. We know that he's the #1 contender. And you know, I've said it once before, Spector is ducking Brodie Lee. There's no doubt in my mind about that. There's nothing else that can be said about that. Lee bouncing off the ropes. And
right back to the
sleeper. Will the third time be the charm for the king?
Now that's tenacity right there. He's found a move that works and he's sticking with it.
And Brodie Lee obviously still woozier. And he pushes Corino into that turnbuckle. And their heads collided over there.
Yeah, that was a train wreck. Brodie Lee's already on noodle legs. That probably didn't help his condition at all.
Not at all.
If you notice Steve Corino's game plan, everybody that wrestles a giant like Brodie Lee always chops the legs. We always go to the legs. He outmoved him by going for the neck. I'm telling you, Brodie Lee didn't see that coming.
It's a strategy that can be used on a lot of other guys. I've seen a strategy like that used on Samoa Joe before.
Yep.
You really just want to keep things. You want to keep Lee off his vertical base because when he's on that vertical base, he's nearly unstoppable. Oh. As the late Gorilla Monsoon would say, it's the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. As Lee delivering those European uppercuts and just solid rights to Corino. Corino bounced off the ropes and elbow to the chin.
Here we go. Come on, Brodie. There we go.
Brodie now bouncing Corino off. Big backdrop.
Huge backdrop, my friend.
Corino nearly grabbed the netting that makes up the ceiling of this arena.
He was almost Spider-Man, I'm telling you.
Corino off the ropes.
Belly to belly, right there. I taught him that move.
Hey, Lee's obviously been trained by the best if you're teaching him things. Lee looking for that big Yakuza boot, and there it is. And Steve Corino, the Karate Cutter.
All right, go for the cover, Brodie. Let's go for the cover. Let's get a 1, 2, 3, buddy.
Cover. 1, 2, and nearly a 3 count there. 1, 2.
We were inches away from the 3 count, my friend. This match was almost over right there. I'm telling you, I am so saddened by the brutalness of white-on-white crime. It's just wrong.
You know, JP, maybe you should become an advocate against it.
You know, I believe that the white man in America shouldn't fight.
I think we missed an STO by Corino there with the cover, only the 2 count. Corino looking frustrated, almost like a child who didn't get what he wanted on Christmas morning.
And getting ready to have a fit. Didn't he look like a little child? Yeah. He probably looked just like his own son right there.
Corino's looking for something. He signaled for something. I don't know if he was saying something to Landau.
He's talking to us.
Old school explosion, perhaps. Oh, the DDT. And there it is.
There it is, the DDT. He called it, my friend.
He never said who was going to do it. He just said it was coming.
He said a DDT.
Lee now getting this crowd back behind.
Wait a minute now.
To the outside.
We've seen Brodie Lee go off the top of a cage on Abyss.
And Corino says sometimes the wrestler Abyss is. Open-handed slap right to the face of Brodie Lee.
That's not what Brodie Lee wanted to happen, I believe.
I think he's calling for the brainbuster off the middle rope. And it doesn't look like, well, let's see here. They're trying to negotiate this. He's trying to get Brodie up to the top. Oh!
That might be it for Brodie Lee right there. I hate to say it.
Compressing the vertebra on the neck.
Whoa. He actually kicked out of it.
Lee kicked out, and now Corino locked in some
crossface?
sort of... It's either a crossface or an anaconda device.
It looks like a modified camel clutch.
And now Lee's neck and everything has been worked out all match.
He really needs to make it to the ropes, my friend. He needs to get to the ropes.
He's not that far away with his man, his stature. All he's got to do is extend those big legs, and he can get to a rope.
He definitely needs to stretch it out. Come on, Brodie Lee.
And he's in the rope. And he's got to the count of 5.
I mean, I don't mean to sound biased here, but Brodie Lee is in Upstate, and that's who I got to stand behind here.
Hey, we were over here screaming at ESW earlier, so it's all good.
Outstanding.
And Corino now, he's loosening up that arm. That can only mean one thing. No, it's not the lariat.
Here we go, right here.
Brodie Lee now negotiating suplex. Nope, Corino locks his feet on the top rope. Oh, Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, and nearly a 3 count.
He had a kick out. Both the men in this match are starting to get frustrated because they've tried every move that they could think of to get the other men down. And they both keep fighting on. This is what professional wrestling is about.
They're going through their repertoire, and I think Brodie Lee is calling. He may be calling for that devastating package pile driver.
Oh, that thing is just ugly. That's nasty.
And I believe that's what he's going for here. Hook the arms.
Oh, yeah.
Corino trying to fight. He's going to hook the legs.
Here it
comes. Corino with the backdrop.
Whoa.
And Brodie Lee is Brodie-ing up. And that lariat just turned him inside out. That's going to be it. Cover. 1, 2, and oh! Lee kicks out at 2.
Steve Corino uses his own version of a clothesline from hell. Steve Corino right now has got to be to the point where he's just wanting to pull the kitchen sink out.
Well, Corino might want to look for that old school explosion. He's got the Colby Kazi. He's got plenty of moves that can put somebody out.
He has done extensive tours in Japan. He's probably got some tricks we haven't quite seen yet.
And Corino making a mistake. A mistake. Something. Oh, well, no. I spoke too soon.
I think you did, my friend.
On the super
Okay,
kick.
that might be it right there. Oh my God.
Brodie Lee seat being plugged right down the 3rd row. Cover 1, 2, and oh, 2 count only.
You know what? I don't know what it's going to take to stop Brodie Lee, but I am taking note because if I ever have to get in the ring with him, I'm going to have to bring my A game.
You may actually have to break out a kitchen sink.
I just might, because this man right here just seems to be the unstoppable force.
And Corino's calling for something. Oh, is he going for is he taking out the elbow pad?
I'm telling you right now.
Oh, he's looking for the lariat. He gets caught up. Lee now. He's got a hook. Package pile driver. Will that be all? Cover. 1, 2. Brodie Lee does it for NWA Upstate.
Did you see that? Did you see that? We have got a pin, my friend. We have got a 1, 2, 3.
And Brodie Lee has all the momentum going into whenever he will get that title match against the Wonder Man Glenn Spectre. Phenomenal match this evening, JP. I thank you for coming over here.